Hello and good evening, everybody. I thought I would start 2 minutes early. We're in lockdown, got nothing better to do. Why not? Why not? So, how's lockdown looking for you? So, Chris Curtin can't so long need a shower. My pigging stink me. Fair enough, mate. Thanks for sharing that one with us. But we will be going for about an hour or so, possibly. Depends on how busy the stream gets, of course. So, feel free to join back after your shower. It's going to be at around about the 30-minute mark that we're going to do the trivia tonight. So, when it comes to doing that, we do have a giveaway tonight, as advertised earlier, as advertised in the stream. Matthew Marsden, how's it going, mate? You ready to stump me again tonight? I know, I feel like I might be on my game tonight. But we are going to be doing giveaways tonight, guys. We are going to be doing giveaways. It's going to be an epic one. So I'm hoping many subscribers of ours come in and win themselves a cheeky sticker pack. That's what we got up for grabs tonight, guys. But we're going to do our usual shit talking beforehand. I'm going to catch up with you on how you guys are enjoying your lockdown. I'm absolutely loving mine. Not. Yeah, it has been a bit boring. Dan Short, how's it going, mate? I know you were looking forward to coming to watch Newport County versus Northampton, weren't you? Yeah. So, coping without football? Oh, you got to make your own fun at the end of the day. If you haven't got the football round, you got to do something else for yourself. I know Pornhub has been a big one for a lot of people. Mitchell Jenkins, what's happening? Taff, not a lot, mate. Are you giving away bog rolls? Unfortunately, no, because I got to keep mine for myself, and I have nothing else. When is this tournament starting, Taff? It is starting soon. I was going to pick up on that at some point tonight towards the end of the chat, although I can talk about it now. I want 16 teams. I want 16 teams, so I can have 4 groups. And the way the tournament's going to run, it's not going to be over within one stream. I want to stretch it out. I want to make it exciting. I want to make sure people have got plenty of time in the tournament so they can savour it and enjoy it, of course. So, you see, for those of you who've seen the video regarding the football dice game tournament, if you haven't seen the video yet, watch it and let me know if you want to join. If you want to join that tournament, you have to give me a team name. Well, put yourself in there, of course, with a comment and give me a team name and tell me that you're entering the tournament. As soon as it hits 16, I will be putting out a video to explain how we're going to do it. Now, I did test this dice game earlier with Leanne, and unfortunately, she pumped me 2-0. Yeah, bit of a shit one, yes, but I think a lot of it is going to depend on where you allocate your bonus points. So it's the way that you can actually have an influence on it. So you actually add your own bonus points. You can choose one position on your field to have 5 points and another position to have 3. So it's Kieran saying, and Blue the King, where's Tommy Tynan and Mike? Well, Mike is not well today, which is why he didn't do any stream. Well, he's not been well this weekend. Mike does tend to come down ill sometimes. It's an unfortunate thing for him, of course. But tomorrow night, Tommy Tynan will be back. I can assure you that. The way Mike is going to do it now is he is going to stretch them out, do one evening and one on another. So there we go. Where's the regulars? I know. I'm waiting here now. I'm going to give it 10 minutes before I really dive into what we're doing on this stream tonight. So, Taff, your haircut looks amazing. Thank you very much. Yes, I'm looking like one of the Beatles at the moment. One of the first things I'm going to do when lockdown is lifted is get this fucking mop chopped. Honestly, I'm starting to look like Rob Sanders at the moment. So yeah, so the FIFA live streaming I think has been really good so far, and me personally, I'm really enjoying Mike's bottom to the top simulation series. I'm really enjoying that at the moment. I think it's going really well. He's done a really good job with UCD, and he has been given the opportunity to go for bigger jobs, which is the whole point, is you step it up one after the other. Will his United series be on tomorrow? I'm not sure. I think on his own channel, on his United series, I think he was doing it, or he is going to do it some point either before or after this live stream, so it doesn't pull viewers away from, we both want to have plenty of viewers, of course. Jason Smith says shave it off. Don't suit me much. Used to do that back when I was in the RAF, and when I was younger, it did. Now I got older, you know, you can sort of see things in my head, and the hair gives my head a bit of character, whereas, you know, I don't know, I'm talking shit, and I talking shit. It just don't suit me, mate. It don't suit me. But anyway, guys, we're starting to get a few more numbers in. Let's get you all in. Nick Muller, stay safe yourself, mate. Good to see you. So tonight we will be doing something a bit different, a bit special. We have got our trivia. So he's live now, is he? Oh, stay here. Stay here. Tell him in his Man United series, it's Man United at the end of the day. Do you think coronavirus would really start to push a European Super League together? Potentially it could, because for those of you who've seen my coronavirus video, my idea is that at the end, right, basically declare now that we're not going to resume this season because the season has to finish. It has to. It simply has to. So resume it in September, finish it by November, then in January through to May, have a one-off. So there we go, NCSE vlogger, I'm in the stream, mate. Oh, there we go. Hey, there we go. Good man. Good man. So, hey, I'm a Man U fan. Good for you, Kieran. Well, no, it's not actually. Blue the King. Mike, all right, and you guys have your own little conversation there. Labs is in now. We're getting the regulars. Guys, let's put the link out to the regulars. Get the regulars in and get the newbies in as well. So I'm sure the newbies are going to enjoy this tonight because we're going to put a different spin on a giveaway. I have, and I'm going to show you these a bit later on as well. I have these sticker packs. There's 4 of them. There is 55 stickers, I believe, or 50 stickers. No.
10 of this.
So the longer ones. There's three types of the longer ones. There's 15 of each, and then there is 10 of the smaller ones in there. So it's a one-off special sticker pack. These ones aren't for sale. So this especially made up by Leanne today for this stream. There's 4 of them, so there's one for each trivia question. So if you get the answer first, you get the chance to play higher and lower with my deck of cards that I have here. So I will play higher and lower with you, and if basically I'm going to put out 5 cards, lift over the first one, higher or lower, make your way to the end, you win the sticker pack. You don't make it to the end, you don't win the sticker pack, but you have a chance of winning it in the next question, because if you win 1 sticker pack, you can't win any more. You can only have 1. Jason Smith, stickers for window licking bus. Special stick. Well, the way you're talking there, it looks like you've licked plenty of windows yourself, mate. No Google, yes. I'm going to ask nicely. No Google on this one. Although the questions I've put out, they're not too difficult, so you shouldn't have to go to Google. If you know it, you know it. If you don't, just don't answer. But then, you know, like I say, they're not. None of the questions now are actually anything where it's gonna take ages and you're gonna need clues or anything like that. It is gonna be a matter of people are just gonna go bang. So Ethan, are they about Newport? The stickers are about Newport, but you could have them and stick them around Cardiff, and you know, we can create a friendship. You know, by you putting Newport County stickers all over Cardiff, that would create a nice friendship between us all. So so do that, please do that. I hope you win some. So yes, we are going to start the trivia around about the 30-minute mark, and then after that we are going to allow you guys to ask me some questions and see if you can stump me. But then you don't win anything for that. You just come away with the pride of knowing Matthew knows this, and Labs on 1 or 2 occasions knows this. It is an exemplary bit of pride to walk away from the stream knowing you've stumped me. Jason Smith, I'll stick them around Stamford Bridge. Oh, there you go. Then happy days. I hope you win some too, mate. Quality. But you've got to stick here for until the half-hour mark. We're nearly 10 minutes in now. My question tonight, you wouldn't be able to Google them if I can ask you it. Yeah, well, you can get a question tonight, Matthew. I do enjoy your questions. I insist. I insist. It's Kieran. I do it around Northampton. Lots of stickers. Well, a lot of people like to collect stickers. A lot of people like to get them and swap them, with different European teams as well. So there's more use for having Newport County stickers than just sticking Newport County stickers up as Newport County stickers. You can trade them. You can do all sorts. Let's have another one. Labs, yeah, I'm sure you're going to end up winning a pack. I'm sure you'll end up because you always tend to win shit on you, don't you? You lucky twat. So. Yeah, we want a few more of our regulars in before we start the trivia, of course, but I will go through this again at the 20-minute mark and then just before the 30-minute mark, just so people know exactly what we're doing. If you have just arrived, the trivia tonight is going to be a giveaway on each question, but I've got a deck of cards here. I'm going to tilt the camera up, and you've got to go higher and lower. And if you make it, it's 5 cards, flip the first one, so you've got 4 cards to do it in. If you can do the higher or lower all the way through, you will win yourself the special sticker pack. This particular collection of stickers is not for sale. So there we go. So I'm sure many of you got questions to ask. If it's all about Katie, I got no chance. No. We don't do it like that, yeah? I mean, I know Newport County tend to dominate the stream, being as this is a Newport County player. So ace means both higher or lower, right, as it's 1 or 11. That's the thing that we're going to decide as a group before we start, you see. Ace is higher, ace is low. Yeah, I had all that planned in, don't you worry. Yeah, so even though Newport County does tend to dominate a lot of the chat, we do try to make this a stream for everybody. So the trivia is based on football in general, and I don't think I've ever asked a Newport County question, to be honest with you. So there we go. So if you're not a Newport County fan, you're very welcome, yeah. So nearly at the 12-minute mark now then, guys, and I haven't had many questions fired at me. Where's Tommy Tynan? Tommy Tynan's coming tomorrow night. Basically, what Michael does, he doesn't do anything to interrupt this stream. Like I wouldn't do anything to interrupt his. So on Sunday he has himself a little rest, although he was going to look at doing like one in the day and one in the evening, but he haven't been well this weekend, so he's sort of having a rest tonight, and Tommy Tynan's back tomorrow 7 p.m. I believe. Michael, can you confirm on that one? Right then, Labs, thoughts on Josh Sheehan's teabag keep-ups? That was skills, wasn't it? That was proper techers. That was fair play. That was absolutely excellent. I thought that was brilliant. Although I've seen quite a bit of it, all keeping it bog roll. I mean, I can't even do keep ups with a football, let alone bog roll. So I haven't tried with that. But who caught my FIFA video the other night? Who caught that? How gutting was that? Eh? Gutted. Although I have started the new season quite well, so hopefully there'll be more to come on that. Did you know Boris is sending 8 letters to every household? Don't open it, it'll be contaminated. Yeah, if Boris is sending them, yeah, I'll put them straight in the frickin' bin. The dirty bastard. Blue King, would you collect trading cards or Panini or Tops to League 2 cards? Would you collect? I don't know, to be honest with you. I don't know. I've never really been much of a collector myself, but suppose it's something that I could potentially invest in for this stream, as an incentive for people to come in, giveaways on cards and things like that, if that's what people like. I know at one point when the channel does get good enough that we're making enough money, we are going to maybe have a look at doing FIFA point giveaways for people who play FIFA. Do you think the Premier League should have 18 Championship, 20 League 1, 22 League 2, 24 to make the leagues different? Not really, no. I like how it is now. I like 20 Premier League teams because the thing with Premier League teams, they'll generally go quite far in the League Cup, FA Cup, and in Europe. So 20 teams, 38 games, plus all the games around them, that's enough for them. Although 22 teams wouldn't hurt, I don't think. I think another 2 teams, maybe throw Celtic and Rangers in there, see what kind of excitement that throws up. But then, no, I think the 24 teams in the Championship, League 1 and League 2, I think it just works like that. I don't think altering, making it a different number of teams in each division, I don't think that would work too well. But that's only my opinion, though. Taff, when do you think the season will return? Can't see it happening anytime soon. They're saying 30th of April. I mean, I know we're not even in April yet. We've got a whole month to wait to see if this whole thing calms down. But we got people talking about 3 months, 6 months plus before this whole thing does calm down. So this thing has to be at a point where it's safe to resume the football. I think I'd be happy enough for it to start behind closed doors, but certainly not end behind closed doors, because who's really going to miss their last away game of the season? Who's going to miss their last home game of the season for that instance? Teams who get promoted, who's going to miss out on the celebrations and that? It's just not going to happen like that, you know? Football will be back. The season will be back. But it has to be safe to do so. Blue the King, how do you sell county merch you made in the county shop? Oh, we do it through eBay. We make our own merchandise and do it through eBay, mate. Although our eBay link is linked on this channel. There's one that tends to show up on a lot of the descriptions in our videos. That's a former store that we used to use. Don't use that anymore. You know, they started charging us too much money to use it. And then, you know, when you don't do it, when you don't pay for it, you know, what you can do with it is very limited. So, you know, we've just pretty much stuck to using eBay. I know you get fees in eBay, but at least you get charged as and when you're making money. Matthew Marsden, I done a Newport County mode and completed it within about 7 or 8 seasons. So a Newport career mode and completed it within about 7 or 8 seasons. What do you mean? Got the Premier League or whatever. So me personally, I don't complete a career mode. I actually just see it right the way through. EW Labs, who's the best player for captain? Labardi, O'Brien, Mickey, Ben O'Sheehan. I reckon Mick myself, why has he been given the armband since last season? I don't know. I like Labardi as a captain personally. He's very vocal, although Mickey I like as a vice captain, but O'Brien's good as a captain as well. So I don't know. I don't know what they see within the you know, the dressing room there to work out a captain. I think Scott Bennett wasn't a good captain when he was made captain by Warren Feeney, which is why he doesn't tend to get it often. But Sheehan is an interesting one. He just must be the right kind of character for it. I don't know. So I've got the Wales job on the bottom, the top simulation. I've noticed that, mate. Yep, that's going to put an extra bit of flavour into it, and it'll also build your profile a bit as well, being an international manager. So, you know, the bigger clubs will come knocking your door if you do well with Wales as well as UCD. Yeah, so Ethan, if the season couldn't be played, would it be fair to not give it up? Of course it wouldn't. It wouldn't be fair for the fact that, you know, all that football has been played for it all to just be wasted. You know, for me, I mean, as a supporter, I mean, there are fans out there absolutely desperate for this season to be voided purely out of spite for teams they don't like. But what about their own team? What about all the football that they paid to go and watch? You're telling me that's all going to be wiped from history? So they paid literally for nothing. You know, I mean, Jason, if he's still in the stream, he's a big Chelsea fan, season ticket holder. He's paid £800 for a season ticket. Telling me that season ticket, all those games that Jason would have gone to go and watch, have just got to be wiped clean. So that £800 has been a complete waste of money. I mean, are Chelsea going to give you a refund for that season ticket? No. Newport County, would they give a refund for everybody else's season ticket? Well, they wouldn't be able to afford to because they've spent all that money. So to just end the season and wipe it clean, I'm sure trading standards have something to say about it. I'm sure there'll be a lot of lawsuits dropped on the FA's desk if they void the season. Teams wanting to get promoted or within a shot of getting promoted, extra financial gain, they'll have a case. And teams potentially getting in the Champions League, they'll have a case also. And Jason Smith, oh, a donation from Jason. Fucking hell. Didn't expect that one. Happy days, $1.99 for you and your support, brother. Jason, much love, mate. You're a good man. Thank you very much. Matthew Marsden, can imagine Liverpool waiting 30 years for a title, win it, and then lift the trophy at an empty Anfield. That would be... Well, not for me because I like Liverpool, so no. Can you do a quick warm-up question? Well, it's Kieran. I've got 4 questions written down. I have to research the questions to make sure that they're not too hard, they're not too easy, so they're sort of just right, and not too easy to Google as well. James Edwards on Football Manager, second season. I lost 8 of playoffs, last game of the season in League One. Oof. almost got the perfect rise to the Premier League, and there's a video on that on here as well, and you actually see me unfortunately miss out on it. And I'm putting a lot of videos out of me missing out on things with County, although if I'm going to the effort to make the video, I'm going to share with you what I've done anyway. And yeah, we missed out. We lost 1-0 to Brighton in the Championship playoff in the third season. I could have basically promoted every season again at the Premier League at the earliest possible chance. And it would have been the first time I've ever done that as well. Can't believe I missed out on it 1-0 in the playoff final. Gutted. But following season I actually got relegated, which is a complete spin of events there, of course. But then the season after that, then I then won League One and then got promoted through the playoffs to the Premier League the season after that. Then so done all right in the end. But if I'd have got that one, that would have been the perfect Premier League rise. And I don't think there's many FM players out there who can say they've done that. Right then, EW Labs, Deliveroo and giveaways, can't give anyone prizes for months. How about you? How are you going to remember who won? Also, deliveries and giveaways, right, okay. I'll be posting them. I will be posting them all. I will go, we will take them to the post office and post them. We've already got all the packaging. It's just a matter of popping it into an envelope, writing down your address. So if you end up winning something, just basically come to me on Twitter, Facebook, or email, whichever, through the Amber Army, through me, if you've got me on Facebook, whatever. Our email address is on here. There's links to our Facebook and Twitter on here, so you can contact us. So contact us in any way you can, and we will take your address and we will post them. We will not give you a dose of Corona. Don't worry about that. That's not something that we're going to do. Jason Smith, I got no chance of playing manager game on PC. She's nabbed my LG laptop for Sims 4. Oh bloody hell, that's gutting. What on your kind of money, Jason? Surely you can just go and buy another laptop, couldn't you? James Edwards with Newport, and now I'm 3 played, no wins. Oof, tough start, bro. Tough start. NCSC vlogger, or Mike. And unfortunately, I've put Tommy Tyne on the transfer list as it just wasn't working, unfortunately. What do you mean, mate? Elaborate on that one. I think, we got some breaking news coming out here. You have to give us the scoop on it, mate. Nick Muller, are they going to hound us to renew before we know it? Know if and when the next season? Well, that's another thing as well. I mean, this has completely and utterly cocked a lot of teams up. So the FA are going to have to give some financial relief. They will need to give some financial relief, or the clubs are going to go out of business. And there's one thing for coronavirus to do what it's doing now, but if it's going to completely fucking dish football up and the FA sit back and let it, I think there's lawsuits again. FA's got a lot of lawsuits coming to them if they don't play this correctly. If they don't allow this season to finish and they don't give financial support, there's a lot of lawsuits dropping on their desk. So best combined 11 from this season and last season. I'll tell you what, Ewan, if you stick around and come to us towards the end of the stream, I will answer that question, I promise you. But we are heading close to the half-hour mark. So if you're just in, I noticed the numbers have gone up a bit. We are doing some trivia tonight, so make sure you stick around because there's a giveaway associated with each question. I'm going to need to put my living room light on in a minute because it is dimming around this place at the moment, so you won't be able to see the cards properly. Because if you get a question right, if you're the first one to get it right, we're playing higher and lower for you to win a prize. That prize is a specially put together sticker pack with, I believe, there is 55 stickers in there, and we will post it to you, so you will get it at some point soon. So no, I wouldn't want to hold back on them. We got all the stuff ready. Post office is conveniently in the local convenience store, so posting them isn't really much of an issue, to be honest with you. So we'll get them out. Blue the King, you confident you win, Mike? You lost most of your games. Most of your games on the Tommy Tynan one, yeah. I think that's more to do with Flinny's poor management, like it is in real life, isn't it? Could Bury be put back if it's void? I think they're already dead and buried, mate, so they couldn't. I think they would just, if for some reason they did restart the season, they would just restart it how it is now, basically. Right then, so Labs is giving his best from last season and this season. So Day, yes, I'll go with Day. Pipe. I think Pipe would have been in there if it was 2013. Innes, no. It would be O'Brien and Mickey. Regan Poole would have to be in there, not Pipe. Butler would be in there definitely. Labardi, Sheehan, Wilmot, Jammerman. That's about right. Oh, you got Regan there. Good. What about like hats and flag and all? Posted them too. I tell you what, mate, I'll post them to you as well because I know that the hat and the flag. Who had the hat and the flag again? Yeah, see, you're right. I'm forgetting now. Sausage fingers. Hey, there's fucking two for you, mate. Jason is our leader. All right, so the trolls are in. Happy days. I wonder if the trolls are going to win any stickers now. So, pass I was calling for, I weren't getting, and one step ahead of everyone. All right, okay. So you're always one step ahead of everyone, and whenever you wanted to pass, they wouldn't pass it to you. Fair enough. I wouldn't put pipe in that lineup. Yep. Better than Baker, Forbes. Well, Forbes, yes. Robbie and Ledbetter. Well, Ledbetter we haven't seen. Robbie, no. I'd say Robbie was better than Pipe last season purely because of it. He was the highest assists. He had the highest assists last season. In my third Premier League season in county career, I won 4 trophies. The FA Champions League. All right, so you're doing well on yours then, mate. Well done. Good. I unfortunately missed out on winning a Champions League and FA Cup double. But hopefully, you know, I'll be going for the Premier League and the Champions League this season. Oh, God. Oh, your back don't half go. Leaning over and doing this. Although it's a lot better since I got the tripod, to be honest. McNamara was decent, but too on off for me. It's Kieran, Ings has scored all those goals for it to be deleted. Never. Exactly. You can't just erase a season, especially with this much football. I understand if this was happening in like November time, but unfortunately, we're in March and the season is nearly come to an end. You know, you can't just do that, unfortunately. So I'm going to start shuffling these cards now, guys, because we're getting close to trivia time. I'm going to catch up on your comments and questions. James said, I'm doing a player career, third season, just when Europa League with Everton, also scored 23 goals. Should move club or stay at Everton. Depends. Well, Everton just won the Premier League on my career mode with county. Just pipped us to it on the last game of the season, as you'll see if you watch the video that we put up. Personally, Everton could go places on that game. So the potential's there. So it could be worth sticking with them. Have a look, see who they sign, and if you think they can make it to the next level, then stick with them. Matthew Marsden, how are you going to decide on who will play higher or lower? Whoever comes in first with the answer plays the higher or lower game. If they win the higher or lower, they win a sticker pack. Then question 2, we repeat basically. Bruno, who's Bruno? Oh, you mean the guy that played? I can't remember his fucking name now. Borat, that's it. Is that the Bruno you want about? No, the guy who did Bruno, Sacha Baron Cohen, that's him. Is that the Sacha Baron Cohen Bruno that you're on about? Jason Smith, the only thing they can do for the fans, really, Chris, especially for Chelsea and other season ticket holders, is refund the difference on our renewals next season. Yeah, but the problem there is that smaller clubs like ours rely on that season ticket money. So if they refund the difference on that, they're doing themselves out of a big chunk of that season ticket money. You know what I mean? Corona Riddle sticker trolls, I reckon. If that's what you think of me, mate. And CFC Vlogger, I think maybe get a championship move in January with Tommy. I think Tommy is definitely worthy of moving on to a bigger club. If County can't move with Tommy, then Tommy has to move without County. Simple as. I reckon Everton will be challenging in a few seasons if they keep signing quality players. And Ancelotti, well, they've actually got to start signing quality players first, mate. Jeez. How you get our address? Will we give? Yeah. So if you email an address for us to post your winning stickers to, if you win, of course, If you email us with our email address, which is on this channel, if you contact us via Twitter or Facebook and give us it that way, we can do it that way. Right then, all right, the troll's not you. Ah, that's all right then, that's all right then. I was going to fall out with you then, labs. Anyway, that's perfect because I caught up with you all and we're on the half-hour mark. So, as it's going dark in here, you won't be able to see a bloody thing, so I'm going to go and turn on my light. And there we go. We're good to go, guys. We are good to go. So the email address, if you want it now, I can give you it now. So if you all want to take note, take note. It is countychoir1912@gmail.com. Should I put in a transfer request and see what offers I get? Or is that on your Everton one? Possibly, mate. Yeah, go for it. You know, if you get an offer to go to like a Liverpool or a Man United or a Man City or something like that, then you'd be guaranteeing yourself a chance at the Premier League and the big honours. So instead of 95th minute penalty to win the treble, who are you picking, Suarez or Ronaldo? Gotta be Ronaldo, isn't it? Still, you know. I heard there's something in the small print that covers things like, yeah, hopefully there's not anything in the small print because clubs are going to be getting fucked over financially, if that is the case. Right, so guys, it is trivia time. And for those of you who haven't yet entered our football dice game tournament, I'm going to talk to you about that after the trivia. So that includes mine and yours. So those of you who want to ask questions to me can do. And those of you who want to try and answer these questions and win yourself a sticker pack, do so, because question number 1 is coming right up. Here we go. So, in the 2015-16 season in the Premier League, 2 Frenchmen made it into the PFA Team of the Year. Name them. So no Googling, guys, because you're not just cheating your fellow viewers, but you're cheating yourselves as well if you use Google. So 2 Frenchmen, so you've got to name them both on the same thing. On the same thing, Mike. On the same post, you've got to name them both. It won't count unless you name both of them on the same post. Because if you don't do that, you're giving the answers away to other people. So, in 2015-16, 2 Frenchmen made it into the PFA Team of the Year. So, Blue the King says Kante and is it Rudiger? No, it's not. Kante and Payet. I think you meant to say Payet there, didn't you? So yeah, Kante Payet Labs has got it first, just beating James Edwards and just beating NCFC Vlogger to it. So Labs, you got it right. It's Kante and Payet. Well done. So it's time to play higher or lower. Ooh. Right then, so I've got to tip the camera up to show my desk. So this is going to be me coffee table. Let's go back. There we go. Here's my deck of cards. Ready now. What I need now is Labs. Only Labs commenting now. Only Labs. I need you to tell me higher or lower. So here we go. There's your 5 cards. Card number 1. There you go. You've got an 8. Oh, that's a tough one. Right, just to make it interesting, you get 1 swap at any point. So for this now, it's literally higher or lower. If you get it right all across the line, you win your sticker pack. So, oh, you don't want to take, right, so you get the opportunity of a swap. You definitely want to go low. You get 1 swap at 1 point. Once you use it, it's gone. So you're telling me you want to go lower than the 8. So say yes, lower, or no, swap. Yes, I'll go lower. Here we go. Oh, Labs, you got bummed on the first one, mate. You went lower and there was a king. So you've lost the sticker pack on this one, but you can go for it again on another question. So out of curiosity, what would you have gone? Let's just complete this. Let's just complete this now. What would you have gone with if you were in this position? If you would have got it right, what would you have gone with? Probably should have done your swap, because if you'd have done your swap, you would have got another 8. So if you'd have done your swap there, you'd have got another 8. So lowered again would have been a queen. So, can I guess that it would have been lowered again? Bloody hell. I keep losing the bloody chat. Am I guessing it would have been lowered again? So I suppose it wouldn't have mattered if you'd had your swap. Yeah, lowered again. Oh, a jack. Jesus Christ, have I shuffled these cards right? King, Queen, Jack, all of the same. All of the same. Let me have a quick look at this card, because... Oh, no, that's right. So, what would you have done? So, what would you have done on this one? So, you would have gone lower, and it would have been a 3. So, you would have got it. You would have got it. So, if you get the same... So, we come to it, and it's, say, it's like this. If you get the same, you get another card, basically. If you get the same, it would be another card. So anyway, there we go. That's question 1 out of the way with, and unfortunately, Labs, who usually wins everything, didn't win this time, but you still have a chance. So let's bring this thing back up. Ah, there we go. Ready then, guys. Question number 2. Which member of the Czech Euro 96 squad played for Newcastle United? Which member of the Czech Republic Euro 96 squad played for Newcastle United? So no, I've got 4 questions only. I've got 4 sticker packs, but they will roll over to next week. So one of them is rolling over to next week. There's 3 questions and 3 sticker packs remaining for this week. So, yep, that's not an easy question, but it'll be quite an obvious one to a lot of people. So, which member of the Czech Republic Euro 96 squad played for Newcastle United? Right. Okay, so Labs, Pavel Sirinic. Right. I've got to give it to Ethan, because he got the spelling right. I think getting the spelling right is an important part of this question, or however you spell it. Ethan spelled it right. I've got to give it to Ethan. I do apologise, Lab. So Ethan, get ready. You're playing higher or lower, my friend. Let's give these cards a bit of a shuffle. So Ethan, get ready. Ethan, get yourself ready, mate. Let's tip this camera. There we go. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And Ethan, your first card is a queen. So you're going to go higher or lower than a queen, Ethan? I will have to put a time limit on this, mind. Card number 1 is a queen. Lower. Yes. You've gone one further than what Labs did. I know Labs is abusing me at the moment, but if you learn to spell players' names right, you wouldn't be in this position right now. I'm just joking, mate. But I had to give it to Ethan, because you didn't even get it close. You like Cyrenik or something like that. Cyrenicek. Right, Ethan, you're on a 6. You get 1 swap at one point. What do you want to do? Higher than a 6. Here we go. 9. You're in the game. So higher, lower, or swap. 2 left. What are we going to do? I think I know what I would do right now. So Ethan is going lower. He's decided to go lower than the 9. Now, it's 1 better than what Labs had when he wanted to go lower than the 8, but we all know what happened to him. So instead of going for the swap, which is what I would have done at this point, you've gone for a lower than a 9. Oh, it's a 9. So you're still in the game. There's another card coming, which is... Oh, you've been bummed, mate. When it's the same, you pull the top card, and that then becomes the next card, and that was a king. And I'm guessing you would have gone lower than that, and it would have been an 8. So you maybe should have done the swap, because what you would have done is had the king there instead and gone lower. And then, if you decided then, even though you had a 9 there, you wanted to go lower, you'd have won. So, Sticker pack number 2. Out of play for today. So there we go. No one's winning this. Someone's going to win this, mate. I have faith. I have faith in you people. But the good thing for you, Ethan, is that you're still in the running to win one, because once you win one, you can't win another. That's the thing. So you're out of the game. You're out of the game if you win one. But there we go. Shuffle these cards up. Question number 3 is coming right up. Question number 3. Which Premier League player was top goal scorer of the 2004 Euro? So Euro 2004. Which Premier League player was the top goal scorer of the Euro 2004? Which Premier League player was top goal scorer of the Euro 2004? Possibly one of the most effed up freaking... Right, so they're saying Rooney and Gerrard. Both are incorrect. Probably one of the most effed up Euros of all time. So Matthew Marsden comes in with correct answer. It was Milan Baros, and it was just before Labs. Labs, you must be gutted, mate. But there's still another one for you to play for. Matthew, your higher or lower is coming right up. So get yourself ready, mate. Here we go. Let's tip the camera. And I've shuffled these up. So you got your 5. Let's spin that round so it's a bit straighter. There we go. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And Matthew, your first card is a 9. Oh, what the hell? This is cocking everybody up. On your phone you were first, but not on mine, I'm afraid. Sorry, lads. You've been bummed again, mate. So Matthew, card number 1 is a 9. What do you want to do? You got one swap, or are you going to go higher or lower than a 9? Lower. Ooh, drum roll. Oh, he got bummed. Oh my God. But what would have happened if you'd have swapped? If you'd have swapped, it would have been a king. So then if you would have obviously gone lower then, and you would have had a 10. But you would have done your swap by then. So, Matthew, what would you have done here? I think I know what you would have done. But what would you have done at this point? What would you have done here? What would you have done? You would have gone lower. And you would have got a 2. Oh, God. And then what would you have done? I think I know what you would have done. You would have gone higher because you couldn't go lower than a 2. Although we didn't decide what aces would be. Aces benefit you in whichever way. So if you get an ace, it could be ace low or it could be ace high. So you would have gone there and it would have been a king. And then you would have obviously gone lower and it would have been another 2. So if you'd have done the swap on the 9 at the beginning, you would have won. Now, see, everybody is one poor call away from winning this. So it now means sticker pack number 3 is also going over to next week. Right then. Let's shuffle these up again. Shuffling them up before we go on to question number 4. Someone has to win, they do. I want someone to win. For fuck's sake, I want someone to win. Didn't bully Leanne into putting these sticker packs together for nothing at the end of the day. Note for the future, anyone switch the 9s for fuck's sake. Yeah. That's exactly what I would have done every time. So question number 4 then, guys. Who is the first Belgian player to lift the Premier League trophy? The first Belgian player to, well, not to lift the Premier League trophy, but to win the Premier League trophy. Who was the first Belgian player to win the Premier League? Who's going to come in first? Right, so it's Kieran. I know you're trying to say Hazard there. It's incorrect, but Labs has come in with the right answer. It is Kompany. Vincent Kompany won it before Hazard. He absolutely did. Vincent Kompany is the correct answer. Evening, Paul. You've missed out on all the fun, mate. Jeez. So Kompany, and it was Labs who done it. So Labs, you're going to get a second chance. You're going to get a second chance to do this, mate. So, Labs, are you ready to play higher or lower? Here we go. Here we go. Now I've shuffled these again. There we go. 5 cards. First card is a 3. Nice easy start this time, mate. No need for the swap. Where do you want to go? Where do you want to go? Higher. I thought as much. Oh, it's a jack. Are we going to get a winner tonight? And is it going to be freaking Labs as always? Right, jack. What are you going next? No, it wasn't a 2. It was a jack. You're in the game. You're very strong within the game as well. So you got a jack. You want to go lower? Lower than the jack? Oh my fucking god! Are you kidding me? Oh, I'm weak. I'm absolutely weak. Now that there just defies logic, doesn't it? That there is an absolute bummer. So look, that now. That now goes to next week. So it's just to fit it out. You would have gone lower. You'd have probably swapped there. Because I know with the 8, you would have gone a king. And then you would have got a 2.
Yeah, thanks. I didn't want to.
There's Leanne's there in the background saying thanks. I did all that for nothing. But don't worry, guys. I tell you what, right? You know me. I'm a good guy. I'm a good guy. I want somebody to walk away with a sticker pack tonight. I want somebody to walk away with one. So, so the first 4 people to say they want to ask a question, get to ask one. And if you beat me, we play higher or lower again. So the first 4 in the order in which they ask, get to ask a question to go. So NCAFC Vlogger is in. I know Matthew did say earlier, so I'm going to give Matthew one of the slots. So NCAFC Vlogger is also there. So Matthew first. Labs. It's Kieran wants to ask one. Yep, okay. So we got our 4. So Matthew wants to go last. So Ethan wants to have a go. Blue. I tell you what, I'm going to let you all have a go. Everyone who said it nice, that's 6 of you. I'm going to let you all have a go. Because I don't think between all of you, you're going to win all the sticker packs. If for some reason... So Matt, yeah, you can go last. So NCAFC Vlogger, you're first. So come on. Stump me, you bitch. Come on. You'll go third. No, you'll go first. Go on. You said first. You go first. Matthew was asked questions plenty of times, and we do like having a bit of a climax. But I tell you what, no. Mike, save your question. Labs can go first. Then Kieran. Then you. Then Ethan. Then Blue the King. Then Matthew. So, Labs, you're first. Labs is first. Then Kieran. Then Ethan. Oh, no. So then NCFC Vlogger, Mike. Then Ethan. Then Blue the King. Then Matthew. Let me just write these down just so I don't bloody get them the wrong way round. So it's Labs, Kieran, Mike, and Ethan, Blue, and then Matt. Right. So Labs first. So Labs, yep, Labs are gonna get his question ready now. Kieran, it's Kieran. Get yours ready, because as soon as yours is ready, I want you to pop it up. We want to get through this as quickly as we can. Of course, if I'm going to let all 6 of you have your questions, I'd like for you to do it as quickly as I can. Can I do it related to anything? Only football. Come on, this is a football stream, Mike. Come on, mate. Then you can't think. Don't go thinking of just impossible ones that no one in the world would get. Make it so it's, it's hard, but then it's not impossible to get. So play the game. Play the game. Right, I've been a teammate of Jose Antonio Reyes, Hatem Ben Arfa, Ricardo Carvalho, Fabinho, and Wayne Rooney. Who am I? Fucking hell. Ricardo Carvalho, so could be a Portuguese guy. He played for... No, probably not a Portuguese. Wayne Rooney. Wayne Rooney. Everton. Manu. Ricardo Carvalho. Chelsea. Porto. Jose Antonio Reyes. Arsenal. Atletico. Fabinho. Where did he play with Fabinho? So this is a tough one, lads. Fair play to you. You got a good one, yeah? You have got a good one. Jose Antonio Reyes, Hatem Ben Arfa, Ricardo Carvalho, Fabinho, Wayne Rooney. Ben Arfa. I'm going to have one guess. One guess and one guess only. And... Oh, God. No, that's a bad guess. That's a poor guess, that is. I'm trying to remember the guy's name. Well, I think it might be... What about Johan Kabay? Johan Kabay. That's my only attempt that I'm going to make on this one, because I'll be your old bastard night. Johan Kabay, I'm going with. If it's not Johan Kabay, then Labs, well done. You've won yourself a third chance, a third time lucky, hopefully, for the higher or lower. No, it's not Johan Kabay. Right, okay, well, put us out of our misery then, mate. Go on. Angel Di Maria. Motherfucker. Well played, mate. Well played. Let's get straight to it. High or lower. Here we go. There we go. So the due to be rolled over sticker packs are not rolled over anymore. They're up for grabs tonight, although they could be rolled over. Right then. Oh, here we go. We've been here before, haven't we, lads? What are we going with? Are we going high or lower or swap? Higher or lower or swap? Switch. 8 becomes a 6. I think I know which way is the only way for you to go on this one, mate. But go on. Higher. Higher than the 6. You got a 9. He's in the game. He is in the game. 9's not the best, but it could be worse. What do you want to do? You've had your swap. Your swap is done. What are you going to go with, mate? This is some tense shit, I tell you. What are we doing, labs? What are we doing? Let me just see if... Right. What are we doing, labs? Can't switch. Got to go lower than the 9. Whack, 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 whack. Oh my God, mate. Talk about your shit luck. Yes, for fuck's sake. I know, mate. I know exactly how I'd be feeling right now. So, Jack, you would have gone lower. it would have been a 3, which you would have gone higher then, and it would have been a 7. Although, if you wouldn't have had your switch there, and you would have gone higher, and then had your switch there, then it would have done you all right, because you would have gone higher than the 6 and not lower than the 9. Knew that was going to happen. But if you knew it was going to happen, why did you do it? Right then. So that's labs done. Kieran, your questions, it better be ready, mate. Because we want to squeeze everybody in now. And I don't want it going too late tonight. Don't want it go too late. I want to actually get some sleep tonight, you know. Kieran, your up labs is done. And unfortunately misses out on a sticker pack after 3 higher or lower attempts. Kieran, you're next, my friend. Who won the 1989 Champions League title? Whew. It wouldn't have been the Champions League again, it would have been the European Cup, wouldn't it? And I'm going to say, fuck, 1989. I want to say Bayern Munich. I want to say Bayern Munich. And if I've not got that right, then congratulations, you have an opportunity of winning a sticker pack. No, it's AC Milan. Ah, fuck. I knew it was someone who wears red somewhere in their kit. For some reason, I was thinking of Red Star Belgrade. I know they won it once, but I got stumped again. Fucking hell, I'm having a bad night, yeah. Right then, Kieran, get ready to play. Higher or lower? Tip the camera up. There we go, that's nicely positioned. I've shuffled the cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Right there, my friend. Are you ready? First card is a 5. What are you going to do? Higher, lower, or swap? Right, so Michael Green, get your question ready because you're coming up very soon. So Kieran, higher or lower than the 5, mate? Higher. Ace works in your favour, so ace is high on this occasion. Aces always work in your favour, so it's like a free card. Ace, so what do you want to do? So Mike has his question ready, so be ready to post it once this game is over. Lower than the ace. We got a 3. Oh, we're looking really, really sweet here. I'm going to have a quick peek at this card. So Kieran, higher or lower than the 3? Lab says he's going to get it. Kieran says higher. Higher. Guess what? Oh my god. It's a fucking 2. Oh, good god. How the fucking hell is that going on? And the last one would have been a 7. Kieran, I'm so sorry, mate. That is the worst. That really is the fucking worst, isn't it? Jesus Christ. Oh. Oh my god. I'm actually gutted for you on that one, mate. How do you win this? Well, have you ever seen what's the one Bruce Forsyth and he does it, the higher or lower game? Play your cards right. That's the one. Have you ever seen that? Plenty of people winning on that. I could rig it to make sure people won, but sorry, Kieran, it's not regged. Honestly, I promise you, it's not regged at all. Give us all the second questions. I haven't got time tonight, mate. Jeez, Mike, question. And then we've got another 3 to go through then. Jeez. We've still got Ethan, Blue, and Matt to come. Bruce's Price is Right. Oh, no, not the Price is Right. It's Play Your Cards Right. I said lower. No, you never. Come on, mate. You know, we don't do that, Ranger. Ethan, sorry, Mike. Michael, question. Now. Come on, mate. Let's have it. All right, I've played alongside Steven Gerrard, Fabregas, Adebayor, and Ozil in my career. Hold on. Fabregas, Adebayor, and Ozil. It's going to be Jack Wilshere then, isn't it? Jack Wilshere. Played with Fabregas, played with Adebayor, played with Ozil, and played with Gerrard for England. So it's Jack Wilshere. Yeah, it is. Of course it is. Jack Wilshere played with Fabregas. Jack Wilshere played with Adebayor, Ozil, and Gerrard. Matthew Marsden, you're going to be the referee on this one. Is Wilshere a correct answer? Did Wilshere play with Fabregas? Did he play with Adebayor? Or Walcott? It could have been Walcott. Sorry, Mike, but I think the question's a bit of a diff one, mate, because Walcott would have played with all of them as well. But then Wilshere definitely played with those three at Arsenal, but then he would have played with Gerrard for England as well. So it could have been Walcott. Yes, he did. Xabi Alonso, Gerrard, well, Fabregas, Spain. Oh, yeah. Sorry, Mike, but your question's a diff one. Everybody's got the right answer. Wilshere is also correct. Sorry, Mike, I got it right. But who was the one that you had in your mind anyway? Xabi. So you had Xabi Alonso. So yeah, Xabi Alonso for Gerrard, Fabregas, Adebayor, and Ozil at Madrid. Yeah, that's fair enough. But did Adebayor play for Real Madrid? He played for pretty much everybody, didn't he? Anyway, Wilshere is also correct. Sorry, mate. But in a way, I got it right. Ethan. Unlucky, Mike. Unlucky, mate. Ethan, it's you. Your question's next. Blue, get yours ready because you're after him. And then we got the showdown with Matt to come. In the 2006 Premier League season, where did Man City finish? Oh, Jesus Christ, Ethan. Gotta have some kind of fucking memory for that, haven't you? Oh, right. 2006 Premier League. I'm going to say in 2000, so Man City's fall to the bottom end. I'm going to say 8th place. This is a bit of an educated guess, but I'm going to say 8th place. If I'm wrong, then Ethan, you're playing higher or lower. Ethan says it was 15th. There's no way I was ever going to get that unless I guessed it right. I said 8th, it was 15th. You're playing higher or lower. Here we go. Ugh. Down we go. Down onto the table of death. Because no one has come away with anything good. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Your first card, Ethan, is a 6. It's your first card. What do you want to do, my friend? Higher, lower, or swap? Remember, you only get one swap. You only get one swap. Higher, lower, or swap? Higher. Here we go. Ethan's going higher than the 6. Oh my God, he's crashed out on the first one. It's a 4. Jesus Christ. If you'd have swapped, you'd have had an 8. So, wouldn't have really mattered because you probably would have gone... Actually, I'd imagine you'd have gone lower than that. So you would have got a 4. You'd have probably gone higher. You'd have probably gone lower. And then you've been stuck with another 8. And the ace is your friend. Oh, mate. This is savage as fuck, isn't it? Right then. Blue, your question, please. As I tilt my camera back, I'm going to shuffle these cards again. And look, see, all I do, I just shuffle them as you normally do, just to show that I'm not rigging anything. Oh, ace. Firing back in there, give it another little shuffle. Genuine accident, I can assure you. See, regular shuffle, bang, then they're down. There we go. First one kills everybody. It certainly does. But who thinks it's a good addition to the stream, the higher and lower? I personally have enjoyed it tonight. Right then, so it's Blue and then it's Matt. Blue, your question please, my friend. Where did, oh for fuck's sake guys, where did Newcastle United finish in the 2015-16 Premier League season? 18th. Was it 18th? I think that was the season they went down. I'm saying 18th. I'm saying 18th. Labs is also saying 18th. I got a feeling, Blue, that is, it is in fact 18th. 17th. Is that right? I want a steward's inquiry on this one, Matthew. Matthew is my steward's inquiry man. I meant 18th. Right, okay, so I got it right. Sorry, Blue. Unlucky this time, mate. Nice question. But unfortunately for you, I had a good enough memory to know that that was the season they went down, and they were the top of the three that went down. So it's showdown time, Matthew. Here we go. Come on, Matthew. I'm ready for you. I'm determined not to bend my camera down again. Right, I played with Jermaine Pennant, Craig Bellamy, Jermaine Beckford, Lee Cattermole and Curtis Davis. Fucking hell, I do hate these questions. They get my head absolutely fried. Jermaine Pennant, Craig Bellamy, Jermaine Beckford, Lee Cattermole, Curtis Davis. Jermaine Pennant would be Arsenal, Liverpool, Birmingham. Craig Bellamy be pretty much fucking everyone. Jermaine Beckford, Leeds, but which Premier League team did he play for? Was it Leicester? Lee Cattermole was mainly, I know, Sunderland. Curtis Davis was Hull. And one other, I can't think. Did he play for Derby in the Premier League, Curtis Davis? Oh, this is ruining me, honestly. Right, I'm going to have a stab at it, right, and I don't think I'm going to get it right. I'm going to have a stab at it and say Stuart Downing. But I don't think I'm right on that one. But if I haven't got that right on that stab, mate, then Matthew, you are playing high or low at the CS8 on the stream. Right, I'm going to have to ban these questions of where so-and-so finished in whatever year, because honestly, I'm not going to have the faintest idea. We got to keep it real, guys. Come on. I'm banning shit questions like that. Matthew Marsden, no. Do you want the clubs? Give me the clubs. I'm going to talk to you about the dice tournament now after we do Matthew's higher or lower. But Matthew, as far as I'm concerned, you've won. If you give me the clubs, I'll probably end up getting it. But you've won. So you're going to be playing higher or lower, but yeah, I'd like the clubs because I'd like to at least get it partially right at least. Yeah, I'm not going to know where people finished in different seasons. too much of a. So just keep it to football trivia, not have them have a memory like Sheldon fucking Cooper or something like that. So that Pennant was Bury. Oh shit, the bed. Bellamy, Coventry, Beckford, Preston, Cattermole, Wigan, Davis, West Brom. Fucking hell. What in the fucking hell is going on here? Not got a fucking Scooby-Doo, mate. So, you can give me the answer if you want. Personally, I just want to get this high or low done, and I want to see someone fucking win. Chris Kirkland. Fucking hell. I would never in a million years have got that one. You absolutely brutal me on that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Matthew, your first card is a jack. So not a bad one to start with. Not a bad one to start with. Are you going higher, lower, or swap? Higher, lower, or swap? Mr. Marsden. Lower. Going lower than the jack, you've got a 9. Not the best card to have. Although, if you weren't going to go with a swap on this one, I know where I would go. But what are you doing with that one, mate? You going higher, lower, or swap? Switch it. A 9 turns into a 10. It's a bit better. Not massively, but it's a bit better. I think there's only one way to go on this one. I'm going to have a peek at this card. Going to go lower. It's an 8. Ooh, you've used your switch. This is the worst one to have. The 8 is always the worst. This is a 50-50 on this one. It's a 50-50. So, what are we going to go with? Just think of the people who've gone lower on this one in the past. But what we said, the 8 is the killer. And Matthew, you're going lower. Is that your final answer, mate? Are you going lower? Drum roll. Well, Matthew, higher or lower? Going lower than the 8? Lower than the 8. Wah, 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 wah. There we go. Oh. Jesus wept. That's why I mentioned to you, mate. Think of those who've gone lower on the 8 earlier in the night. Because if you'd have gone with your queen, if you'd have gone the opposite to everybody else, and you'd have gone higher than the 8, you'd have gone with your queen. And then you'd have gone lower than your queen and you'd have won. Oh. You did the switch at the right time. Definitely did the switch at the right time, although it could have been a lower. I know usually it's a lower than a 9. Then you'd have got your 8. But the thing is, then if you're doing your switch on your 8, you'd have gone lower than the 10 and got the queen anyway. So oh, that's gutting. I definitely wanted to give all 4 of those sticker packs away tonight. I just thought the higher or lower game would have made things a little bit interesting, but unfortunately, we've had no winners. But one thing to note though, guys, is next week those 4 sticker packs are up for grabs. Edit Taff with a clown wig on like Flynn. Oh, it's like Anna, is it, lads? Oh, I'm Mike. All ganging up on me now, are you? Stream's a failure. Sorry to have to go back next week. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. There's 4 unique sticker packs up for grabs next week. Taff 8. I mean, honestly, guys, what the fuck are you on about? Taff 8 and streams of failure. Come on, you're watching and you was never a failure. We doing this higher or lower age next week? Oh yes, we absolutely are. But the dice tournament. Now, guys, if you haven't watched the video yet, watch it. There is a video within our list towards the top that explains what the football dice tournament is all about. Me and Leanne had a game earlier, and she beat me 2-0. The game works well. The only thing is that we will have to put the time up to 20 minutes rather than 10, because I think 10 minutes is not enough time for a decent game. It's going to be 20-minute matches. And what we're going to do when we got 16 teams, we're going to break those 16 teams up with a live draw. We will be doing a live draw on here. I'm going to do it on paper, rip them all up, put them into like a little tub, and pull them out. Group A, Group B, Group C, Group D, and all that. So for those of you who want to enter that, what you need to do is find that video, watch it, get an understanding of what the game is. Get an understanding of what the game is, get an understanding of what the rules are, because the rules are now listed within the description of the video. So if you want to enter that tournament, you have to go and watch that video and follow the instructions on the video. So it's basically putting your team name into the comments of the video. But the video is Taff Live Interactive Football Dice Game Tournament. So go and find that video, and then you can have a go of that. Alright, guys. So thank you all for watching. Ever so sorry for those of you, well, all of you that didn't win tonight and got done over with a higher or lower. But I am going to make sure there's plenty of prizes up for grabs on every single stream. So when is it? The football dice tournament. It will strike once we hit 16 teams. So if you want it to hit 16 teams yourselves, get people who you know to enter it as well, so we can get there quicker. And then you might even be in the same group as one of your mates. A good bit of a rivalry there. So far we have about 7 teams, 6 or 7, something like that. I want 16. I want it to make be a decent tournament. What we'll do is a group. Every evening there'll be a group who will play a game each. So Group A will be one night, Group B will be another night, Group C will be another night. You've got to be there or you forfeit the game. That's the thing. When it comes to the streams, you have to be there or you forfeit. Now, as soon as I hit 16 teams, I will be putting out a video to confirm we have 16 teams. So thank you all for watching this, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed yourselves, and I hope you enjoy the football dice tournament when we do get it underway. And look out tomorrow night for Mike and Tommy, the return of Tommy Tynan. Will he be getting the transfer he wants? We shall see. So, thank you all, good night, cheerio, and as always, up the county.